Hey folks, welcome to another What's in the Box. My name is Jesse and today we are looking at Nemesis Retaliation. This is a big game. This is the third in the series of Nemesis. If you're not familiar with those games, it's like, think Alien the movie. If you're not familiar with Alien the movie, well, get educated. All right, so we have the stretch goals here, and I just hit the mic. Oh, these are filmed live. And the base game. This is came in from GameFound, Kickstarter, whichever you like to call it. Let's take a look at what's in this very heavy box full of minis. To peel off the plastic, I like to tell you about twitch.tv/heartboardgames. We play games like Nemesis. So this was a fun little Kickstarter project because it took a really long time. And this is one of the ones that decided to charge people the tariff cost. In addition, if you wanted to stay in or you can opt out. It made sense given the climate, I guess, you know. We did what we had to do. It was an extra like $7, I think, is what it came out to be. Anyway, here we go. This is, I don't know if there's like an all-in, either way. I mean, I didn't go all out on it. Because I have the other Nemesis. And I don't think, how do you say that? Nemesis? Here's the rule book. I'm currently reading the digital version online right now. Oh, so let's take a peek at it, all right? This is the thing, this is the time when we do that. Is this, yeah, that's as close as we're getting. You know what? Let's get a little closer. Just for those with, who, you know, have trouble seeing. All right. So this is going to be a lot, but like I said, it is available digitally. I've already confirmed that. Check out that opening build. If you're familiar with the old Nemesis, it is not like this. Like you put out everything. This one looks like you're going to be building it as you go. Cool. Player setup. Game round structure. Intruder phase. There's the queen, adult drone, and larva. Oxygen is a thing now. We have the map. Oh, the map will look like this. Characters' health and wounds. Rooms, corridors, map markers, doors. Noise roll. Yep, the old noise rolls. Character movement. Different corridors. Intruders. Aliens, a.k.a. The Queen. Gonna get to see her mini soon. We got a robot. Interesting. Contamination cars, lander, and anti-aircraft system. And then the end game on page 39. So, like I said, I'm reading this book right now. It's gonna be a long read. Oh, and that's basically the back page. So on the back, additional modes, deadly mode. Yeah, as if it won't be difficult enough. Solo and co-op rules. And then icon glossary. Cool. Nice rulebook, nice feel. I like it. Rooms help sheet. Even more rooms. So I guess if you wanted to pause it there, you could maybe see it. I don't know. Let's see. Objectives, help sheet. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of. And then some game terms. Fulfilled, nest destroyed, queen is dead. And so on. Queen is alive. Okay, this is all in plastic. Ooh, look what we found. Let's get this plastic off. As I peel off this plastic, I'd like to tell you about iHeartBoardGames on TikTok. Why not? We've been doing live streams from there recently, like at the same time as doing live streams here. Honestly, I should have fired it up here, but I mean, it doesn't really matter. I did fire it up for the last unboxings with Railroad Tile Game because it took me so long to set that up. All right, this one shouldn't take nearly as long. Queen is dead. Queen is alive. All right. Two sides to that coin. Here's our corridors. Looks like it's lit up. It's 0. If it's dark, it's 1. 2. Oh, that's cool. So you light it up, and then it becomes less threatening. is what I'm guessing. Very neat. Very neat. The contractor. Hopefully not viruses. We got objective choice. We got all these little things. Different rooms. And whatever that is in the top left. Uh-oh, I knocked out a thing. I knocked out a suffocating. The reactor. I don't really need to look at the back because it's just a lot of that stuff. And here's some more. Security robot room, gunnery room, experimental military lab, the hibernatorium, which is how you hibernate and possibly win the game. The landing zone. Recon, heavy gun operator, combat engineer, officer, and the medical support. Oh, I was going to say, why is she upside down? I see why, because it just fits better that way. So I was going to say, that's weird. Why is she upside down? All right, so we have some minis here. Let's look at the minis. We're here. Let's do it. So these are much skinnier than the predecessors. Less impressive, honestly. Let's get a close-up on that. Let's get like a real close-up on it. Come on, let's get really close on it. There you go. How close are we on that? That's pretty good. Yeah, not as cool as its predecessors. It's fine though. I mean, look how spoiled we are. That mini's the size of my finger are not good enough anymore. I'm liking what I see from these guys over here. This looks like a robot of sorts, also a robot of sorts. But the meeple people, they look fun. We got bags of these guys. I'm guessing these are going to be like dime a dozen little guys, because yeah, they're just hanging out in the. They don't even get a little pocket. They got just a big vat where they come from. And same with these. These look like tiny, tiny ones. They get a bag? Yeah, they get a bag. So yeah, these are really, really small little babies. We have some of these for the people. And let's look at these. These guys. Yeah, they're kind of just wild, crazy, tentacled aliens. Yeah. There's a bunch of them. Bunch of different ones here. And then finally the queen. So the aliens are fine. They'll do the trick, for sure. Not mad at that. But when I compare it, I have both. I have Lockdown. I have Base Game. Base Game's still my favorite aliens. But these are going to be more practical, I think. Like, you could fit so many more things on one tray instead of just having two trays sitting out on the table. Actually, it looks like we're not done with trays, are we? I see a lot more trays here. All right, so we have all of this stuff. Place your character here, left hand. Oh, that's nice. A little double layer or single layer board, but with holes. Oh, it is double layer. Why not? With holes. All the basic actions. Nice. Yeah, you'd think after 2 games they would finally have everything exactly the way they want it to be. All right. I'll just not put that back, apparently. Oh, like that. All right, this is another lid. Another lid. And now we have all sorts of little, so noise tokens. We've seen those before, very similar. We have the little gears. These look a little heftier than the base game ones. I like it. We have dice. Several dice. Little things to put our little wound token things together. We got cubes. We got misshapen marble. We've got little flames for the fire. That's still the same. We have a standee. Then we got this lovely thing. Oh, yes. If you played the original, you remember it. Here's our infection procedure. It's all right there. But cool. That way you can analyze and make sure you're not injured. I guess I had one of these standees fall out. Interesting. We have storage. Oh, for the bits. Yeah, that makes sense. And we have a bunch of cards. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, there's something else. What is this? Oh, right. The name tag things. Or, I mean, the little standees for people. I remember that. These are shorter, or slimmer, I should say. They look like they only store like 2 cards. Yep. All 5 of them seem to be there. I don't need to dig them all out. They all kind of look the same, except for the number, of course. And a bag for all the little tokens. A much smaller bag than we've seen in the past. I don't recall the bag being this small before. It could be. It's been a little while since I've played. All right, so that leaves us with the cards. Okay, when a stack of cards is this big, it's usually pretty easy to open. It's the smaller ones I'm looking at like, oh no. Let's see if we can get them open though. I'm using a method, since this one doesn't have the little cheater strip, my method is the stretch and tear. Let me know your method for opening such a thing. Could just be scissors, but you know, you run the risk of cutting things. With the stretch, you're putting all the pressure across all cards. So not the one likely to take the damage, it would be the top one. But even then, I don't think it really does. I think it's usually pretty fine. All right. And let's go. One more. And then everything else, I mean, we've looked at it all. For a Nemesis game? I'm sorry, we haven't, have we? We still got this bad boy. That's right. Stretch goals. We got to look at that. But first, we're going to look at all of these little things. We're just going to kind of go quickly here because we have a lot to look at here. I'm just going to try to find things that catch my eye. Remote detonator, ammo, one use only. Make sure I stay on camera. Post in the comments if I didn't center it. Exploring drone. Flashbang, grenade. Personal log codes. Portable barrier, eyes. So you can hurt your eyes. +1 to all your shoot results. Lungs, hand. You can use your hand right now and hit that subscribe button for me. Use your arm as well. I don't think you need your leg, but you do need your body. Your knees. I think I constantly have this injury. Guts. Bleeding. BF gun. Thanks, Doom. Automatic shotgun. Bulletproof vest, handgun, assault shotgun. So everyone in this game shoots things. Just seems to be the thing in this game. Plasma gun. Okay, you could just be the Doom guy in this game. Tactical armor, a hatchet, sonic gun. People are getting plasma rifles, BF guns, and someone ends up with a tactical hatchet. Server robot, military robot, medical robot. Sorry, I got off center again. Securing robot, exploration robot. Robot. Yep, support equipment, chain gun, operator, character item. Cool. There's a bunch of items, tiny cards, hard to handle. Queen's Health Prime Blood. Interesting. And then items and more items. So the items may include fire extinguishers, duct tape, should be the best item in the game, oxygen tanks, phosphates, tools, med kit, more tanks, more pills, medical stapler, med pack, stimulants, and then all of the Queen's things it does. Oh, discard one additional card. Okay, so it looks like this might be her actual health. Maybe? I don't know. I haven't read. Just getting some context clues here. All right, we have the solo co-op mission tasks. We have Attack of the Prime Bloods and Event Prime Blood. All right, so we have Leaving the Shell. Lots of events here of different types. There's the bite, the different attacks they have. Look at the side there. I like that more than the original. The original just had little icons at the bottom, but this actually says their names and everything. Will this be the ultimate version of Nemesis? I don't know. Like, I think original's better than the second one. Second one's fine, but I don't know. It has some parts I wasn't crazy about. Oh, by the way, this is action cards. Completely action cards. That's for the recon, for the heavy gun operator, combat engineer, the officer. Yeah, we're not going to look at everything. There's just too much stuff here. We'll be here all night. 17 minutes in. Move quietly, duck and cover. Weak spot. Okay, here's our red cards. Can you tell what it is? Do you have a filter that could tell what it is? Probably need to get it closer, huh? Can you tell what it is? I mean, this is a zoom lens, so probably not. All right. All of those, y'all know what it is if you played it before. Did we look at these yet? I don't think we did. Mission task. Oh, yeah, pass. All right, objectives. Different objectives. Here we go. Different objectives you can have. Self-serving. Quarantine. I'm going a little slow on this because these seem to be the most interesting. What kind of objectives can you have? Be sure to just pause it where you want. That's still a mission task. So you get one mission one mission objective. And one would say they called them something else. I guess a private objective. That's the other one. All right, you are player 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When you pass, that makes sense. Here's the character selector. I don't know what the triangles mean. Please ever. Oh, that's the exploration prime bloods. Neat. Cool. Now, stretch goals time. Shall we? Let's move all this over. Move that up. Let's move this over. While I'm doing that, if you could just like find the like button. I left it around here somewhere. That'd be awesome. If you could just find it, tap it. There we go. Now, well, I peel off the plastic. I like to tell you about, I don't know, I've told you about everything, haven't I? We're on everywhere. Either Heartboard game. Go to iHeartboard.games. That has everything we're on. iHeartboard.games. All right, stretch goals. Ooh, I like when they change the color. All right. We have the Bio Enhancement Expert. Interesting. There it is. Is that a standee? I don't want no standee. I want the Mannies. All right. Contractors rule sheet. Uh-huh. Oh, I just realized I'm just looking at it here. But you kind of see what I see with the setup rules there. And then components and the overview. All right, we have the Insider Expansion Rulebook. Very short. I am not going to play with any expansions, that's for sure. Not at the beginning. I got to wait a little while. What is this? Neo-Flesh Cult Expansion. Oh, these are like a whole new breed of people. A mother brain. Wow. Even more things here. Queen is on the map. The queen is on the map. What does that make you think of? Post that in the comments below, old people. Fellow old people. The queen is on the map. Come on. The queen won't come out of the plastic. There it is. And there it is. Easy, right? All right, so the queen is off the map. Oh, interesting, it says off the map and on the map. So this one's going to work a little differently because the other one was saying the queen is dead. The queen is alive. So this queen's going to be disappearing, reappearing maybe? I don't know, something like that. So yeah, we got the sentry, the hacker, the contractor, mechanic, scout pilot. Oh, the people from the first one. So what the heck? It's almost like a whole new setup here. All right. I'm going to have to read up on all that, but it almost seems like a whole new game. Like, minus all the board stuff. Yeah, because we got a bunch of stuff here. Throw this into the other one. All right, close-up time. Ooh, look at this die. It's like, yeah, may as well go crazy with the die. I wonder how balanced it is, though. 3's lacking a lot of things. Is that a cat? I think that's a kitty cat. Cool die. We've got a little duck thing. A platypus or something. This is just someone chilling. Interesting. That's sitting in that. Then we have all these people. Cool. Got another random just standee sitting out. I want to see this thing. What is going on here? These things look like machines. Not quite aliens. We got tons of cards. Foam. Actually, I need that. Bio Enhancement Expert. And then even more cards. Lucky Burst Die Rules. Well, that's going to be interesting to see. Check out these last few minis because there's a bunch. These appear to be all little spiky dog machines. I don't know. These are all little... These almost look like the last ones, except more mechanical. We've got Another machine type of thing. Almost, this one looks like it has shields and stuff. Still cool. And these look like scorpions. Mechanical scorpions. Tiny, tiny dog things. And, oh, these have a weird face. There it is. Big old weird face. Weird face creatures. Okay, that's the mini, so we can set that aside. And now we can talk about these cards. Thanks for being with us for all this time. I really want to see what this lucky burst die rules is, so we'll say that for last, because, you know, we gotta leave something for the end. We have the character item in its own little thing. Interesting. Personal defense weapon, ranged heavy. Interesting that's an own little thing, because we got this whole pile of cards it could have gone into. Unless they got left out, or actually I have no idea why it was like that. But anyway, this is a long one. 26 minutes. Oh my gosh. Okay. Wow. Pick Century. Oh, these are the draft. Pick a Lab Rat. So these are the characters that I don't recall from the first one, for the most part. Captain's old 6-shooter. Old military armor. Wheelchair with hollow computer. All right, we're going to speed it up a little bit just to get there. Queen's Health, Neo Flesh. And then we can look at that in a second. Slasher. Crawl Mine. Ironclad, Fire Spitter, Twitchling, Cultist. Sorry for the glare. So yeah, the various discard things. And all of the different character items. All right, let's move on. We'll add this little thing to the pile. We have the Overmind. Got this. We got these action cards that are just kind of added in. I'm guessing it has something to do with that. The Bio Enhancement Expert. And here's all the things they can do. Pretty cool. And now let me peel off this plastic with my method that's been working so well for me lately. And this plastic. The last of the plastic peels. No, I'm sorry, it's not. We've got the Lucky Die Burst. All right, so these are all actions. Yes, actions. We're going to speed through this. Sorry for the haste. But we're just looking for cool art, cool text. Stop on a few, get a better example of what's in here. If this makes sense to you, let me know that in the comments, like how this relates to the base game, because I'm seeing so many similarities in that way. So this is all, ooh, this is all something. Oh, these are like locations going all the way up to room 55. But then on the back, it says some things. Interesting. I don't know what that means. Who knows? Well, somebody knows. Not me at the moment. All right, now let's look at this guy and everything else in this pile, because I still haven't seen the other character cards. Have I? Maybe I have. All right, the moment y'all been waiting for, the Lucky Burst die rolls. Once per round, before you roll, where's that fancy die? There it is. Before you roll the burst die, you may discard one action card to use the lucky burst die during this action instead of the standard burst die. The lucky burst die favors the high results. Oh, that's why it's like this. Oh, wait, it could just be the numbers. Roll 2. Well, that didn't work out. It favors it. Another 2. All right, real roll, got a 4. Awesome. All right, lucky burst die. Got all of our passes, attack for Neoflesh. We got events for Neoflesh and the exploration for Neoflesh. So I'm guessing this is how they move around. I don't know. I will learn more soon. Actually, the plan is to play this in the next 24 hours. So I'll let you know quickly if you're interested. But you got to let me know that. And how can you do that? By posting about it in the comments below. Just like everything else. This has been Nemesis Retaliation. Is it the best? We'll find out soon. But until next time, the box is closed.